Staring at an endlessly spinning loading icon brings up one immediate question. Is the site actually broken, or is the problem just my internet connection? In this video, we'll look at exactly how to isolate a web outage and figure out if a server is down for everyone or just for you. To run this diagnostic, you don't need to create an account or install any software. All you need is a web browser and the specific URL you are trying to reach. Nailing down the exact source of a connection problem prevents you from spending an hour troubleshooting your local router when the fault actually lies 1,000 miles away. Start by opening the ToolStack Dev utility page and locating the Website Down Checker tool. You'll find the main URL search bar right at the top. Paste your target URL into that bar and hit the check button to launch the query. This diagram shows a normal site request. If a block exists between your local machine and the server, the request fails, generating a false negative. But zooming out, the tool bypasses this. It pings the URL simultaneously from multiple global checkpoint locations. Bypassing your specific ISP and local network gives us a clear global perspective on whether the server is actually available to the outside world. When those global pings reach the target, the server responds with a specific diagnostic metric known as an HTTP status code. The response you want to see is a 200 OK. This proves the site is up, healthy, and responding to requests normally. If you see a 301 or 302 code, the server is online but actively redirecting traffic to a completely different URL location. A 404 not found means the server itself is running perfectly fine, but the exact page you are asking for does not exist. Similarly, a 403 forbidden shows the server is awake and reachable, but it is deliberately blocking your access. This split screen compares a normal response with a 500 internal error. The 500 code proves the server's internal software is actively breaking down. We can contrast that with a 503 unavailable, which tells us the server hardware is either undergoing temporary maintenance or buckling under severe traffic overload. The final state is simply no response. This confirms the target machine cannot be communicated with at all. Reading that exact numerical code instantly shifts you from guessing what went wrong to applying a targeted, factual fix. However, getting a successful 200 OK status is unhelpful if the page takes 2 minutes to load. This gauge tracks response time in milliseconds. Under 500 milliseconds is green, indicating a fast connection. As the needle moves into the 500 to 1500 yellow range, performance degrades. Crossing the 1500 millisecond red threshold means the overloaded server is struggling to survive. Monitoring these exact millisecond response times provides the early warning data required to catch a struggling server before it crashes completely. This brings us to a frustrating paradox. The tool reports a fast, healthy 200 OK, but when you try to open the page in a new tab, it refuses to load. Because the external tool has already verified the server is responding globally, we know definitively that the outage is isolated entirely to your local machine or connection. With the server cleared of blame, you can focus on actionable local fixes. Start by flushing your computer's DNS cache or switching to a different Wi-Fi network. By taking 60 seconds to run this check, you replace blind troubleshooting with a concrete, data-backed diagnosis. Keep this availability tool bookmarked for the next time a page hangs, and explore related utilities like the SSL or IP checkers to expand your debugging toolkit. Ultimately, diagnosing a technical failure requires an external vantage point. Looking at the problem from a global perspective is the clearest way to verify what is happening on your local screen.